Folks, welcome back to another Wednesday night live stream. Really do appreciate you being here. Hope you're all doing well, having a wonderful evening wherever you are, whatever you're doing. And I just want to say a big thank you to everyone that is here. Now, if you are here as part of the replay, jump down below and say boo. Otherwise, if you're here live, jump over to the live chat and let me know that you're here. Let me know that we're hanging out and let me know how you're feeling. What's been happening? How are you? What's been happening? What's news? If you do have any questions, whether it's regarding backpacks or just reselling or eBay or just anything in general, more than happy to answer any questions. And I'm excited to be able to share today that we are going through the results for the campaign that we've been running for Backpack with Kids for the last 12, 13 weeks. We did finish up on Sunday. We had a pretty wild duck race, 3 duck races actually, 4 duck races. Was it 4? Yeah, 4 duck races and some very, very happy winners. And then we finished up with the Whatnot after party auction, and we did raise a whole bunch of money over there as well. So today I want to be able to play that back to you and share with you what we've been able to achieve. But at the same time, there's a couple of other things that I want to talk about and get your opinions, get some ideas. And yeah, and then if, we're not going to be doing a long stream tonight. I want to take some rest. But if anyone's got any questions, I'm more than happy to stick around and answer any questions. And hopefully we can have some fun tonight as well. So let's see who's in the chat, and we'll get cracking on with it. All right, we've got Kim in the house. How we doing, Kim? Thanks for being here. Much appreciated. Hope you're doing well. We have Joy in the house. How we doing? Andrew's here, rocking. What's up, man? How you doing? We have Joe in the house as well. What's up, man? And we got old man. Oh my God, it's Wednesday and PAX this week. It is, mate. You're going to be there. I believe you've got some big roles this year. So I'm actually away this weekend. I'm up at Bendigo Pop Culture Expo. Actually on behalf of Backpack with Kids, where we've got a stall there. We're the charity of choice, and be helping again fundraising there, and be pretty cool little place to be with the pop culture and everything there. So excited to be going to that one. But good luck, mate. All the best for the weekend. Hey, Beck, how you doing? Yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you. Oh, Forest Fines, you're just watching the replay, mate. You're not here live. I see how it is. Agreed. I know. We're already almost mid-October. It's getting ridiculous. And so many things going on at this last quarter, like personally, business, everything in between. It's almost Christmas, folks. It's almost 2026. JB, my man, how you doing? Thanks for being here, mate. We got Trix's Cove online, doing fine. Sweet. Hey, that's it. If you're here, you're good. I'm happy that you're good. Good. I'm glad. Yeah. I'm good. There's always things that can be better, but we work towards getting things better. That's all we can really do. All right. So so for those that maybe didn't make it over the weekend, we did do the final spiel of Backpack with Kids, and of course, if anyone's just joining and didn't know what we've been up to, we have been trying to raise $20,000 for Backpack with Kids for their Christmas for Kids in Care program. And basically every $34 that we would raise would be one Santa pack for a child. Now we were aiming to do a 588 Santa packs. We haven't quite got there. We didn't quite make it, but we have done some amazing results, and that's what I want to share with you all today. Done a few myself, probably prefer them over the. Oh, interesting. I'll be very curious to see how it is, because I've never personally done them. And this I'm just filling in because no one else is available. And I'm like, why not? Weekend away, have some fun. It'll be a big weekend, but I think it should be good. Any Whatnot after? Nah, not tonight, mate. I do want to talk about some of the leftover stuff that we got for Pokemon cards with everyone and see any plans for that. There's no Whatnot this week for me because, like I said, I'm away. We'll pick up Whatnot again next week. Back at it. We've got a sudden death show coming. We've got more clothing coming. I've got another storage unit clothing lot. And then, yeah, probably a Pokemon one potentially as well. So all plenty to come. All right, folks. So let's share the results. How did we go? Where did we land? What did we get? I think this is the right one I want to share. There it is. So we have raised $8,646.95. We did have the goal for 20,000. We didn't get there. We then tried to see if we could reach up to the 10,000 mark. It was still very, very a challenge. But with a lot of your help, I think there was about probably 35 um, consistent donations, like donors, we've been able to achieve $7,463 on my cause. The final auction that we did on Sunday, we did another $1,083.95. I'm just waiting for that to come through from Whatnot, and then I can make that actual donation. And then today I had someone, like, I'm very, very grateful. They came to pick up the person that won the Louis Vuitton bag. Actually, they came and picked up, and they also donated another $100. So that's going to go into that fund. So that's a total of $8,646. So a big, big round of applause to everyone. And that's 254 kids that will get Santa packs this year. Helps fund those, so that obviously funds the people that are putting it together. It helps fund the supplies for that. It helps fund some of the products that go into that. Helps fund the postage for all that. Helps fund getting it there. Helps fund the people that have to drive it there. All the different things, right? So we've really, literally changed, over 250 lives. Which, for $8,646, I think we have done a wonderful job. It's been tough out there. It's been a tough year with fundraising. Even backpacks in general have been struggling with the whole fundraising side of things. Everyone's attention is everywhere. Everyone's money is everywhere. Then there's also the challenge of that not everyone has a lot of money at the moment. So it is tough. But a big thank you to you all. And, if people couldn't make it tonight in the live chat, if you're watching this on the replay, a really big thank you. Now, Kim, why is there a chicken beside my name? Because you became a member last week, and if you're a member, you become one of my chickens. And that was in regards because I used to have a whole bunch of chickens, and I loved my chickens. So you're my members, and I love my members. So that's the whole spiel there. Yo, Trady Flevin, my man, how you doing? We were just chatting about the last minute $100 that came in from you. Thank you. We landed at $8,646. The more intimate, in my opinion, you get more time of each. Ooh, okay, interesting. So thank you, everyone. Yeah, it is sweet. It is sweet. My nephew's actually got another 9 chickens because they live on the same property, and they're not the same kind of chickens. They're big chickens, but they're not my chickens. But it's still nice to have them just hanging around and chilling. But I'll get some more chickens of my own soon enough. Just packing orders before tomorrow. Beautiful stuff. How many orders you got, mate? It's been actually pretty quiet for us. We've only had today. We've only actually done. I mean, I can't really complain. We've done 23 sales, but we're still down about 50%. Usually, we average around. For the last couple of months, we've been between 36 and 44. So we are a little bit of a. It's interesting times. It's interesting times. Thanks, mate. Yeah, absolute legend indeed. He came, picked up the Louis Vuitton bag, and then whipped out a nice little $100, and it was good. I was very grateful. I knew I liked it, Chris. I love my chickens and Pekin bantams. I love Isa Browns, but those little guys are very cute as well. Only 5, not bad, not bad. So we had majority of our sales this morning, and it's died down this afternoon. It's just dead. But there is Amazon Prime happening at the moment, so that's a big challenge. The pop culture thing you're doing this weekend, you hosting someone else's stuff, you're selling your own, or if you don't. Oh no, Beck. So I'm going as B4VK's. Like, we're going as a charity stall. So I'm actually there just trying to fundraise and like provide awareness, talk to people, help them understand what we do, what we're trying to achieve, why we exist, give people some pamphlets, see if we can get some donations from people, get regular donations from people. So I'm not going to sell. I'm not going to, buy stuff. I'm not going there for even my own pleasure. I'm purely going for backpacks. And there's another person that's going to be there on the stall as well, because they chose us as the charity sponsor. And so we get a stall there, and there's going to be a cosplay competition, which we get all the money that is raised from the cosplay competition, because they have to, sign up and put in a certain amount of money to enter the competition. We will then get all that money as well. So it should be really good. So only going for Backpack for Big Kids. Isa Browns are great. Good. Yeah, they are. They're so fun. They're so fun. Ooh, wow. Jeez, we're getting very specific now with the chickens. I love it. I love it. That's really cool. Well done. Thank you. No, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, it was. I was asked about it a couple of months ago. I said, sure, whatever, happy to help, and didn't really know what was going to happen of it. And then it all kind of snuck up on us. And, a couple of days out, I've got to go drive up to Bendigo Friday evening. So it's going to be a bit of a drive. And then it's Saturday and Sunday. And then we drive back Sunday night. So Carla's coming to make the weekend of it. It's from about 10 till 5. So be able to have some pretty nice mornings, I guess. But yeah, big weekend. It is a chicken chat. Now, if anyone's got any questions, I'm more than happy to answer. Because we're probably only going to really go to 9 o'clock, folks. So I'm going to take it easy today. We did have a question actually come through from, it was a random question that came on Instagram from Old Mate Thrifter. He had a question around pros and cons of PSA versus TCG for card grading and my thoughts. Now, I've never graded a card. We don't have Justin in the channel today, but PSA all the way. I feel like if you're going to be grading and you're paying money to get graded, get the top of the best that's globally recognized. And that's my approach. Simply just because it demands a premium price. And especially if you're putting a really rare card in it, you want to have the premium price. That's my opinion. That is my opinion. The other thing I wanted to ask you guys is, so we didn't get to finish off selling all of the Pokemon cards from the Whatnot show because just people weren't buying them. So we still got like 4 boxes of cards. So there's probably about, I don't know, it must be 20, 40, 70, it's probably about 100 packs, a bit less. And I've got to work out how we're going to leverage them to make some more money out of this. It'd be good if we can do another, $400 and get this rounded up to $9,000. And hopefully we can do that either through Whatnot. We can do it here. We can do some breaks. You can purchase some cards. That's what I've got to try and work out what we're going to do. Now, we don't have to solve that now, but I would love some ideas if anyone's got it. Can I share my 90-day total? Yes, I can. We're managing to keep it where I want it to be. It's definitely been a challenge to keep it up to where I want it to be. But we're making it happen. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters. I'm just going to get this right now. Give me a second. Just fixing something that's happening in parallel. We have 90-day total is, why is this not showing? There we go. There we go. Let's make this 12 a bit better. All right. Bring that over here. So I'm just talking to myself, folks, because I'm just trying to get this all sorted. All right, the 90-day total. I've got actually my dashboard all set up here now, so I think this is good. Let me share screen. You're happy by a couple bucks? Okay, we're not going to do it tonight. It'll probably be next week or something. I'll set up and we'll do a focus stream, and that's what we'll end up putting our time and effort to. All right, so this is where we're at for my current current dashboard, I guess. So this is FY26 EAC estimate at completion. We're still on track to do 504,005 in revenue. 90-day total at the moment is 124,389. It's about 106 on eBay, and the rest is obviously outside of eBay. But revenue-wise, like for the entirety, because we're at 100 days at the moment. This is 100 days into the new financial year. So we're at 138,000. We're averaging $101,382 a day. We're averaging 40 sales per day, and we're listing at the moment average 50 per day. Now, by the end of this financial year, the goal is that we're doing 60 per day. So I'm a little bit behind in this. Sales, we're up. ASP, we're in 34 because we've been selling a lot on Whatnot. So I want to get this back up to $45. And yeah, all things considered, can't really complain. Still got a bit to go with profits, but I'm pretty happy with this, all things considered. Like, we've had some ups and downs, like, that's for sure. But I think it's quite possible that if we can just My goal is actually to get to this 520,000. So that way we have a $20,000 buffer. So if things drop down, we don't have to be working extra hard to get back up to the 500,000. The idea is we work super hard now, get up to the 520,000, and then we've got this little bit of a floating area. And then ideally we can push it to 550, push it to 600, etc., etc. But yeah, we'll probably land between 500 and 550,000 for FY26. I'm confident in that. But we've still got a lot of things that need to happen before that can really lock in, and working on a few deals to make that happen. But yeah. So that's where we're at. Great question, mate. Great question. You are very invested, just not invested with any money. Yeah, really appreciate it, Andrew. So I think we can still get another $400 out of all these packs. So I'll work with Justin on what that looks like, whether we do it on Whatnot or if we just do an exclusive stream here. And we'll try and make it, good worth it for everyone. Oh, Justin, speaking of the devil, we're just chatting about, mate, with the leftover cards, are we going to do another show, or should we just do some sales on here? Not doing it tonight, but thinking about how we can still leverage the rest of those cards to, see if we can get this up a little bit higher. I mean, I'm going to share all these results with Sally from Backpack with B4VK's, the CEO, and also Rosie, the Christmas for Kids in Care, the program lead, and just show them where we landed. And then I'm going to say there's a few more things that we're working on to see if we can get a couple of more dollary dues. If we can get that up to 9,000, if not up to 10,000 still. So, but officially we've finished the campaign with a big round of applause of the amazing effort that everyone's put in. That's where we're currently sitting. But yeah, I think we could do some breaks here. We could sell, I don't know. I'll have to just check what the prices are on these 2 packs and just sell them at a certain amount. And you guys can have some fun, and then we can do some on Whatnot or whatever makes sense, I think. Hope you're doing well, Justin. Big day again. Like I said, we're going to wrap up at 9 o'clock today, folks. Just taking it easy tonight. It's been a long 13 weeks, and I do need to I've got another big weekend, so I just need to back off a little bit. But is there any questions? Any questions that people want answered, that need help with? This is my chance to give back, my chance to try to help if I can. Obviously, I don't have the answers for everything, but if I can provide some input, some ideas, some, or even if people have topics that they want me to talk about on my, on the channel, bring into play, I'm more than happy to do so. It's been, the last couple of weeks have kind of just been a bit dry with the content that we've been doing, because it's really just putting in the reps, just doing the work. And, I'm trying to avoid having to, doing chaos for the sake of chaos. But of course, as things happen, I share it. Okay. All right. I'll work on, get something scheduled in advance, and we can advertise it and see if we can get some more people come over here, open up some packs. We'll just do some donations or whatever. I'll just put it up through PayPal or whatever and make that happen. Yo, Dion's in the house. How we doing, mate? Thanks for being here, sir. We got no giveaways or anything tonight, folks, because I don't really have anything. And like I said, we're just doing a quick one. I just wanted to play back the results we got, play back, so people can see how we've landed and make sure that that's on the record. Yeah. So what's been happening, folks? How are we all? Dion, did you end up getting a sale, mate? Yeah, so we're just going to be here for another 10 minutes, folks, and then we'll wrap it up. Massive couple of days, 7 p.m. finishes. So guess that would be 8. Oh wow, geez, yeah, big day indeed. Do you plan to continue using Whatnot as an additional selling platform? 100%, yeah. I will leverage that as much as possible, as long as possible. And I was explaining this to the tradie flipper today, right? So I don't mind doing really aggressive sales on eBay. I run 50% sales, but as soon as you start getting past that, like 75%, and people are selling stuff for $1 or $3 plus postage, and you're not covering your cost of goods. You're just getting the stock gone. It's not worth it for me. One, because I have to pay someone to get rid of the item. Meaning, let's say I sell an item for $5. It costs me $5. They pay postage. Let's say I make a negative of $1. Sure, the stock's gone and I get a little bit of cash flow back into the pocket. But I've had to pay someone to actually do that. But the thing I think people forget is I'm better off to take an item. Let's say I paid an item $1 for an item, right? I'm better to take $1 profit on Whatnot, right, and move it rather than sell it for $1 on eBay and get that deducted from my funds and not paid out by eBay. And that is where I think people are getting confused with, selling stuff on eBay real cheap versus selling stuff on Whatnot really cheap. The beauty of Whatnot is, the postage is handled by eBay. I mean, by Whatnot, and I don't have to worry about it in terms of costs and things. The fees are a little bit cheaper. It's really good for getting rid of just low end stock. But we've been selling some banger stock in there for really cheap. And like the tradie flipper, he picked up some absolute bargains, especially because he can do local pickup. But, he picked up a $7 jacket that he should be able to sell for $80 or $90 easily, right? And those things are usually $45 in the op shops. So Beck, like 100%, I'll be pushing it as hard as possible. I'll try and bring in really good quality items, better than op shops, cheaper than op shops. And I'm working on a few more things for that, but it takes time and just trying to find the right time to do it and scheduling and all that. But it's coming, and I'm going to keep using it if it's going to be there. Of course, it might phase out and whatever, but I think we're going to try and leverage that as most as possible and best as possible. Shrimpy, how we doing? How we doing, mate? Double piece. Ooh, okay. Had a couple. Dion's had a couple. Beautiful, Dion. Love to hear it. That's good news. For those just joining late, I do apologize. We're only going to be here till 8 o'clock, which is another 7 minutes. That's cool. I haven't been able to catch your Whatnot, so I thought I would see you play. Yeah, I plan to get going. This week we don't have any on because I'm going to be away. I've been doing Saturday mornings, and through the week I've been testing a few different stuff. But I've had so many things going on, and personal stuff. So just juggling that has been a challenge. And I go away at the end of the year back to the Philippines, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do over that period. So yeah, I'm not fussed by it. Awesome, hiring some stuff. Wow, geez, it is all happening, isn't it? Mate, that's super exciting. Congratulations. Big kudos. Big kudos indeed. That's hard work paying off. It really is. Yeah. Who else is using Whatnot? I do hear a rumor that Dion might be getting on the Whatnots. Just saying. Lots of opportunity going to be out there, folks. Don't sleep on it. I mean, we've now done over, actually, I don't know if I can see it here. We've done over $10,000 in sales. Yeah, I'm good, Shrimpy. I'm good. How are you? Like, what's been cracking? Huh? How you been doing? Yeah, so we've done $13,100 in sales now on Whatnot. And we've been doing it since what? July? August? Can't really complain. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I'm waiting to see you kick it off. Feel free to share your handles, folks. More than happy for you to do that. Hopefully do my first. Awesome, JB. That should be fun. What are you doing? Clothing or collectible? What are you doing? Yeah, it's been great. Now that's revenue, but we've always profited every show, so I'm grateful for that. And sorry, that includes like $1,000 of the charity stuff, so it's probably more about 12,000. Hey, the tradie flipper. I just realized I need you to send me the code for the Whatnot order because we forgot to do the code for the Whatnot order as well. Anyway, I'll send you a message after afterwards. I need to put your code in. That's funny. That is funny. I got a show coming on Saturday at 3:30. Okay, nice. Folks, dive in there. Get in there. Of course, but Zoom's quick. It is a quick way to move stuff. Zero motivation lately. Awesome stock and still finding it hard to get listings up. It is a bit of a challenge, isn't it? Yeah, so Tradie Flipper, mate, if you can send me the code right now, like even if you put it right here, I've got it down in my thing below me. I've actually got another screen. I'm looking down at it right now. If you just put it into the chat, the pickup code, I'm going to put it in right now. Like, just so we don't forget. Just put it in. I've got it right in front of me. If you can, mate. So Shrimpy, awesome stock and still finding it hard to get listings up. That's interesting. So, well, I've got a solution for you. I have my Pro List Assist business, right? We can get listings done for you. You can jump on over there. We've got 5 free listings if you want to sign up. More than happy for you to give it a shot. See if it's something that can help you. If you're interested, no pressure. No pressure whatsoever. But yeah, we would love to have new clients. Always happy to see others be successful. Pro List Assist. John over there is managing the team, and he's doing a wonderful job. I just want to say thank you to each and everyone who did the donations campaign. That's right. I mean, you should all be very, very proud. It's been a lot of hard work for everyone. People that were making donations, people that were sharing it, people that were helping. I know I've put a lot of time in it. Justin spent so much time just getting everything organized. So big shout out to Justin, 100% as well. Don't sell yourself short, mate. We really appreciate it, Justin, and everyone. I wish everyone could win, but we all kind of did win, simply because look at the result we got. All right, couple more minutes, folks, and I'm going to wrap it up and take some rest. If there's anything you guys need. But yeah, if anyone wants to check out Pro List Assist, definitely worth sussing out. Some good opportunity there to grow your business. Obviously, it costs, but we've seen you can go on there and see some of the people have provided their feedback, their reviews. We've seen some of our clients, really scale their business from 75,000 day total to over 110,000 day total. 90-day total. So really great opportunity to scale and scale and grow. And John, who is he's my lister and my business partner, he can really help you thrive in that. How does it compare to last year's? Are we moving in the right direction? You mean the fundraiser? So we've done less this time. So last year we did 10,000. The year before that we did 11. The year before that we did 5, and the year before that we did 2.5. So we're now sitting at about 36,600 total raised over the last 5 years, which is incredible, like absolutely incredible. And we will keep pushing for bigger and greater results. But I don't like to just get complacent and say, this is good enough, because I know there's more opportunity on the table. Yeah. All right. Any other question, folks? Otherwise, we're going to get very close to wrapping it up. Any other questions? Thank you, Kim. Much appreciated. Yes, we do. So actually, that's a good point. Anyone here that wants to be involved with helping get prizes and stuff for next year, please reach out. Let us know. Like, if you've got contacts to be able to get really good stuff. And when I say really good stuff, I'm going to be frank. It needs to be good stuff. Has to be stuff like we had this year: Pokemon cards, video games, collectibles, sealed stuff, new stuff, vouchers, discount codes, all that kind of stuff. The stuff that gets people wanting to jump into a raffle. Like, I've got to be frank. Like, that's the stuff we got to get. Thanks for the help as always. Have a great night, peeps. Thank you, Shrimpy, feel free to reach out anytime you want to, talk about anything. If you need some help, more than happy to help. And that's a good cue, folks. At this point, I'm going to wrap it up. Tradie Flipper, I'm going to reach out to you, mate, get that code off you. And I want everyone just, really big pat on the back. Thank you so much for the effort. We would not have been able to do this without you. And you should be very, very proud. And I'm sure these kids are going to be super grateful as well. Thank you all. We should be back here again next week. Take it easy. Be kind. Yeah. Feel free to reach out if you need any help. More than happy to help. Not sure what our streams are going to be like for the next coming weeks. Probably be a little bit different, of course. But, just really a chance to give back and share and have some fun together as well. Take it easy. And I will see you all when I'm looking at you. Ciao.